Hello everyone and welcome to another day here where I question, yes it's fall, but am I going to regret wearing a sweater? Because my god, does it turn into an oven in my office. But regardless of my temperature levels, I am here with you all for another, or I'm here for you all with another, that's much better, another weekly wear foundation review. Hey, one that I'm certainly excited about. NARS just recently released a new foundation. It's the Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I guess we're getting into it. This is a little bit pricey. I mean, it's pretty typical NARS pricing. It's $40, but you do get 1.5 fluid ounces instead of the typical 1 ounce for a foundation. If I counted correctly, it looks like there are 34 different shades available. My apologies for the lighting coming in and out, that it's very windy outside and the clouds, they're trying to keep me cool. They could work a little harder, but either way, they basically say that this is a full coverage, natural looking matte foundation that resists shifting shades, unlike the sun, throughout the day due to oxidation. And it features a comfortable 16-hour wear. Ha ha ha, NARS getting me with the puns. Total mattisfaction. Ha ha, like satisfaction. But it's matte. No one needed me to explain that, but there you go. Like I already said, this is supposed to stay true to color, give a full natural looking coverage, be comfortable, 16 hours of wear time. It's also got a bunch of different things that they're trying to make sound very scientific and whatever else. Maybe it is very scientific, but it is the new take on matte. A second skin look. Also transfer and shine proof. Shine proof, that's a big claim, but some big yays here that I hope it can live up to is that this is going to be medium to full buildable coverage, a natural matte finish, 16-hour wear, oil-free, oxidation resistant, shine proof, transfer proof, humidity proof, sweat proof, and then it also protects from pollution and blue light. But either way, oh, and of course, how to use. Pat, press, blend. Good old PPB. So they actually say to do this with your fingers. 1 drop is going to deliver full coverage with fingertip application. That's quite the claim that I don't think I believe, but you know what? I'm not going to put it past them yet. Not before I try it. So, of course, the packaging has that lovely, lovely soft matte feel to it from NARS. I got the shade Light 2 Mont Blanc, so hopefully that works for me. Time will tell. Let's look at this bottle. Oh, it's so cute and short and chubby. It's just like me. Oh my gosh, even this part of it, you think it's just gonna be like a squeezy plastic tube, which it is, but it feels exactly like their normal soft matte black packaging. Oh, I could just rub on this all day, but I'm gonna resist in order to stay family friendly. So let's go ahead and shake this up, and then I am very, why is my mind going there today? I was about to say I'm very unpracticed with my fingers, which also applies to other areas. Toys are fun. Anyways, let's just crack this open. Oh, okay. No safety seal, great. Okay, so it says 1 drop, but this doesn't really drop out the foundation. It more plops out the foundation. Disaster, chaos. I need to clean up my desk. So, as always, skin has been washed and moisturized. Let's go ahead and see how this does. It's so strange putting it on with my fingers. But hey, if it works, then it works. Ooh, oh, they did say pat, didn't they? Stippling motion, Cassie, stippling motion. I'm used to doing that with a brush though. Okay, here, I'm gonna spread it out first, and then I'll stipple. How about that? How about that? I mean, this is giving coverage. It really is. I'm surprised that was such a small amount, and it does feel soft, and it looks matte, but not a cakey matte. It's like a blurring matte. Ooh. I mean, with the finger application, it didn't give full coverage like they said it would. It certainly wouldn't if you used 1 drop for your whole face. But that being said, I think it gave a really natural light medium coverage. Yeah, don't we think? That was 1 drop. Now, I am a curious cat, so I do want to try this with other tools other than my fingers. So I just did another plop because drops aren't happening with this one. And I'm gonna try this with a brush. I'm surprised because I feel like, doesn't NARS have brushes? I think they do. So I don't know why they wouldn't promote one of their brushes, but I'm kind of happy they didn't, you know? It's usually a marketing ploy. Like, you really can use any tools most of the time to apply foundations and whatnot, but it's kind of nice to not have them be like, you must buy these 18 other things too. I don't know, just me? Yeah, it looks like it blended well with a foundation brush as well. Wow, it does. It looks so good. It looks really soft and matte, and it feels soft and matte, but it's so lightweight. Like, I feel like I don't have anything on my skin right now, and it looks great. So now, it did say that it's buildable coverage, so I'm gonna build up with one more plop here. See, I mean, really, I'm not using a lot, you guys, especially not compared to the amount of foundation I usually put on. So this is kind of amazing. But like I said, since they said that this is buildable coverage, I do want to put that to the test. See if we can build this up a little bit. My skin is doing okay for the most part right now. I've got that one zit on my chin, a couple other little ones here and there, but I'm mostly just covering up healing bits and or discoloration, redness, that sort of a thing. So let's go ahead and blend. I mean, that looks great, right? Like, I'm not completely out of my mind. Even without primer, it looks like it smoothed over my nose pores, no problem. Again, it just looks soft, matte, natural, beautiful. It doesn't look like it clung too much to drier spots on my face. Blended in really nice and easy, gave me coverage. I mean, I'm just all sorts of impressed and excited. Yeah? Are you too? I don't know, I think it looks really, really nice. So yeah, I have got my fingers and toes crossed right now that this is gonna keep performing very nicely throughout the rest of today. Hopefully it stands up through my sweat. Hopefully, well, I mean, we'll see. I think shine proof is a big claim to make, but we'll see if this gets shiny at all throughout the day. Oh my goodness, my brain can't even form those kinds of words. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'm excited to do this, and I'm excited to test it with y'all. So I'll see you in just a second here. Ready? Ding! Hello everyone, good evening, end of the night here. I'm very excited to take a look at my face because for the most part, this has stayed so lightweight. I have noticed no transfer, well, that's a lie. I've noticed very, very minimal transfer onto my fingers if I touch my face. But overall, it feels really good. So I'm hoping it looks really good. Let's take a look together. This looks pretty incredible, yeah? Yeah? Not perfect, but really nice. Now, they did say that this would leave me shine proof, right? Well, me and my Italian oily skin have proven them wrong. I have no idea if being Italian has anything to do with it. The whole Italian side of my family has oily skin too, so. Either way, I think things look really good. Even though I've got a bit of a shine to my face, it's really not a shine. Well, it's not a glow either. What's like a very refined way of saying a shine? Like a dulled down, I don't know, is this what some people would call dew? I don't think so. There's something to it. But it still looks soft and matte. Like, I think my skin looks really soft and smooth still. It looks like it did an even job of fading where it faded at all. I really only noticed fading like on my chin and a little tiny bit around my nose, but nothing bad. And I just am super pumped. This foundation seems promising. I hope this is not going to be like last week where I'm super excited on the first day and then everything goes downhill from here. I'm gonna stay optimistic and I'm gonna keep on trying with good spirits, and then I will report back to y'all and show you how things went. So I'll see you in just a second here with that information. Ready? Ding! Hello everyone. Good evening. End of the night here on day 3, and oh, let the honeymoon begin. I'm not getting married, but like, if this foundation asked me right here, right now, yes! Yes! Oh, I have so many feelings and I just want to tell you all about them. So I'm going to. So, day 2. Went ahead, tried out the foundation again, this time with my Ciaté Watermelon Burst Primer for a bit of hydration, as well as my full cover L'Oreal concealer for some concealage. And yeah, went ahead, layered the foundation on top of that, was able to use a little less than I did on the first day because of the concealer, but everything went on so flawlessly, once again. No problems, no complaints, just amazing. Looked so good once again, full coverage velvet type of a look, but still managed to look natural, smoothed over my pores, just flawless, just perfect. Then once again, even though I got sweaty at one point in the day, you know, still felt super lightweight, almost undetectable on the skin, so lovely. But unfortunately, when I was a bit sweaty, I did notice some transfer of the foundation onto my fingers, so I was a little nervous, truth be told, to see what my skin was gonna look like at the end of the night. However, at the end of the night, my skin looked freaking flawless! How dare I doubted this foundation from NARS. Oh my gosh. I seriously, how? I mean, my skin looked a bit more shiny than it did on day 1, so I'm gonna assume that that's just because I used a hydrating primer underneath it, or maybe it's just because I got a little sweatier or something, but either way, my skin didn't look hyper oily, like it didn't look bad. It still looked so good, and there was hardly, if any, fading. Like, it just looked perfect. And now here on day 3, I was like, okay, so maybe, you know, using it with a hydrating primer is definitely a choice that you can make, but like, what about a more mattifying primer? So went ahead and used my most favoritist Guerlain primer to mattify my skin. Also used my L'Oreal concealer once again to cover up the painful blemishes on my face. My God, they are deep, and I just want to peel my skin off, but I'm trying to be good, darn it. So I went ahead and concealed my blemishes as best I could, and then went ahead and put the foundation on top of it. Again, flawless. I don't use that word lightly, but my skin looked so freaking good. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say flawless, because you could still see, you know, that there were bumps underneath the makeup that I was covering up. However, it didn't look excessive, it didn't look cakey, it didn't look bad, it didn't look obvious. It just looks so good on the skin, so good, and it has felt so lightweight today. I have noticed hardly, if any, transfer today. At the end of the night here, I mean, yeah, I've got a bit of a sheen to my skin, but it doesn't look oily. I don't think, right? Like, I'm not completely just wearing rose-colored glasses. Like, as far as I can tell, these are still clear and see-through. But I just think things look so good. The fade looks so good. The skin just looks airbrushed and nice, right? Please tell me I'm not going crazy here. Flabbergasted. And even more flabbergasting, I think, is getting into the pros and the cons list here. I don't know that I've ever had a pros list this long, my friends, but it's a good read. So, first off, applies effortlessly. I mean, the fact that you can use your fingers and it's like you barely have to even try to blend it. There's no streakiness, like it just kind of smears and smooths into your skin perfectly. But then you can also use a brush. I haven't tried it with a sponge because I don't want to. Like, I just don't. I have a feeling it wouldn't work great with this foundation. I just do. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll try it, but as of right now, I have no want to. Either way, on top of that, the coverage is buildable. So if you want to wear it a little bit sheerer, I mean, I don't know that you could ever wear this sheerly. Maybe if you just mix a tiny bit into a moisturizer, I have no idea. But I mean, it's great. Choose your coverage. You want medium, you want full, you can do either. Then, once it is applied onto the skin, it's got a beautiful, soft focus, filtered kind of a look. Smooths over pores, just looks gorgeous. It is lightweight during the day. Are you sweaty? Are you oily? Still feels lightweight. No problems. It's transfer resistant. I say resistant because, as I said before, you know, if you get sweaty or hyper oily, I have noticed transfer onto my fingers. That being said, you don't notice any transfer on your actual face. This also has shine control. I mean, I have definitely noticed that my skin does not look as oily at the end of the night on any of these nights. So that's pretty freaking cool. It is not shine proof. They did say it was going to be shine proof, right? It's not. But it controls it pretty freaking well. Oh yeah, did I mention this is so lightweight? My God. Especially for such a full cover of a foundation. Like, it's unbelievable. It's got this soft, like, powder finish, but not the kind of powder finish that you feel like you're just rubbing powder off when you touch your face. I feel like you've got doll skin, which I guess is kind of creepy, but it's also kind of nice. But like, look at how much was I just stroking my face? There's no foundation. It's amazing. And then also, you know, the fade on it, if there's any fade at all, so graceful. A chef would kiss the gracefulness of this fade, even though it's not food. I actually can't make that promise. And then when it comes to the cons, what cons? What cons though? I had a very hard time thinking of any cons, and then it kind of pinged into my brain. A slight con is the shade range. I think it's a decent shade range, but I do think that they could improve on the deeper shades, especially looking at their lineup of models wearing it, where, you know, you can see there's a full row of the light shades, there's a full row of the medium, but then on the deep portion, there was like 2 or 3 short of a full slide. So definitely could see an improvement there, especially on the deep end of the range. But it looks decent. It doesn't look bad, the shade range. It just, I had to come up with something, right, for a con. And as I said, I do think that it could be worked on. So, new favorite foundation? Yeah. I like am slightly tempted to say like just throw all my other foundations away, but like my other foundations have their good points and they will still have their purpose and stuff, but like I can tell you any day I would pick this foundation over others. That is so not true because like I said, other foundations have their purpose in that, you know, if I want a more dewy look, if I want a sheerer look, but like if I'm wearing makeup that day, you know, I want to look good, I want to look flawless, I want to dress to impress. Have no doubts, this will be the foundation. The next time you see me do a dating video, if ever, I will be wearing this foundation. Probably. I probably shouldn't make that promise, but like in my head right now, yes. Why would I choose anything else? I really can't think of a reason. I keep contradicting myself there. I can think of reasons, like during the winter when my skin is drier, or if I want a sheerer look, but like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I don't remember the last time I've been this impressed and this in love. I'm ready to grab this bottle of foundation, put on my PJs, and tuck it into bed with me. Like, we're going all the way, baby. We're not. Please don't get any weird ideas. But like, I just am so in love. I'm so in love. If you have oily skin, how often do I say this? I don't. But you need this. If you have oily skin and you wear foundation, you need this. You just do. It's that good. Like I said, I rarely, if ever, say you need to buy a product. But if you fit into those 2 categories, I do think you need it. I do. It's that amazing. And if you have, I don't know, I guess if you have dry skin, I would probably stay away from this stuff just because it does have shine control. Just with the amount of shine control in this foundation, I really don't know that it would get on with dry skin very well. But if you have oily skin, yes. If you have combo skin, probably give it a try. If you have normal skin, I would still say maybe give it a try if you like a matte look, but a soft, nice matte look. I'm so pleased. As I said, I hope this foundation review was helpful for you all. Please let me know in those comments down below if you have tried out this foundation. Do you feel the same or different than me? I hope not different, because I just hope everyone can love this product as much as I do, because I love it. And so I want all of the love to go round. But I get it. Not everyone can feel the same about these things. So let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if there are any other products you want to see me test coming up in these weeks of weekly wear videos. You can also just let me know how you're doing, and or if you enjoyed this video, and or if you found it helpful, by giving this video a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe. You can tippity tap that notification bell down below and become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!